welcome to another edition of Shutting It Down in Austin, Texas. How's everyone doing today? Great day to not be in a cult. We're going to start with the alley today. Just, see what's going on. I forgot my tripod connection to my gimbal, so hello. Be very, very quiet. We're going duck hunting. Hello, good to see you. We are in the dumpster alley. It is dumpstering. And so we will see what there is to be found. I don't think that they're out there today. I really think that they thought I left because I skipped Tuesday. You know what's funny that you just mentioned that is that I just saw this guy in a bright purple yarmulke. And I remember him because you don't see a lot of royal purple yarmulkes. And he was talking to the Scientologist the other day on Saturday when they had their table up. And there was a young guy and a guy with a camera that were talking to them. And he was with them. And he saw me and he just gave me a wave and then saw my sign and left. So there's nobody out back. So we'll see what's going on. Ooh, see, I smell cigs. I don't know if it's going to be as crazy as yesterday. Because if there's not anybody out here, kind of, there's no one to trigger me. There's no one to really, set me off into a whole new world. Yeah, there's no one here. We're still going to stand here for a minute, though. I wish that y'all could be here, too, but I appreciate you being in the chat with me. I mean, that's pretty great. That helps me out a lot. If they were out here, I was going to play Elron. But instead, I'll just stand here with my sign and let people react to it and see what they have to say. I know, there's nothing out here. Everything's still taped up. They're still out PR with their garbage bag cult. Thank you so much. My mom yelled at me for swearing too much yesterday. And I thought long and hard about that. That was a trauma response for me. The reason that I think Scientology and these cults speaks to a lot of us is because even if we weren't in a cult per se, we were in a situation where we were not treated the way that we should have been. And I think I was just told to be quiet too many times, and my ideas and input has been devalued too many times. And Scientology got the raw end of that stick yesterday. I don't regret anything that I said, and I would do it again. But also, now that I'm closer to getting monetized, I probably will try to keep it to a dull roar. But before I started filming, that woman was in my face. And I just went from 0 to Mel Gibson. And so I do feel like I could still throw some in there sometimes, but I also don't feel like I need to be like a sailor to get my point across. But I felt great. I will say this. I felt great. That was like scream therapy, to be honest with you. And so I did go from 0 to Mel Gibson, 100%. And so, hi Brian, I see you in there. Hi Liz, thank you so much. So, they're opening here February 24th. This building right here is Scientology. Yeah, yep. And I'm gonna be out here every day. I'm live streaming. If you have friends that want to come out here and live stream with me and bring attention to it. No. No. And the students actually had a whole petition the last time they tried to reopen. And so if you look it up on the Daily Texan, you can find that.
Is there like online petitions?
Yep.
Okay, I'll look it up.
Yes, I'll be so my YouTube is Pearl Snappy. I'll be posting one tonight to get rid of their tax exemption status, because if you're gonna do all this stuff, you're not gonna do it on our tax dollar.
No, yeah.
So
that's actually crazy.
It is crazy. Yeah.
Okay, I'll look that up.
It is definitely a creepy cult. Yes. Awesome. Thanks for stopping by. I am hitting these streets. Hitting these streets. Hello, hello, hello. And you know what's funny is that everyone was just like, keep the message simple. Everybody likes the longer sign. With the 6 points. I miss my tripod though. I'm not gonna lie, I miss my tripod. Yeah, I'll switch up the signs today, just especially because there's nobody out here. Yes, of course. Thank you so much. See, this time I'm getting fan pictures. I'm not getting like the lady from the Titanic coming out here to be like, I'm 84, which means that I'm elderly. Thank you, you octogenarian, for explaining that to me. As if I was not going to be aware that your little troll self that just waddled up here looking like a duck was elderly. Thank you so much. But also, that's what OSA sends out for me, is octogenarians. So I don't think that they're taking me very seriously. They're all down stat. They're negative stat. Their stats are not vertical. They're underground. They're underground stats. Underground. Yes, please like the live. Come out with your cans up! You creepy cult! You're a creepy cult! Kyle is he's probably having to serve out punishment at another org. They probably just swapped him for good old Brent, the crooked chiropractor. I will sing the Kyle song. I can't clap though, because I don't have my tripod. Although, this thing has a tripod thing on it. I can't, cans up, I can't clap. They're gonna be mad, but I do have a whistle. Because somebody kept telling me bring a whistle, and I was like, all right, fine, I'll bring a whistle.
And on Tuesday, he was like, why is I changing the syllabus?
I just want to know if Kyle's so clear, then why am I here? Hey, Kyle, you're so clear, then why am I here? Hey, Kyle. Creepy cult. Come out with your cans up, cult. Come on, little cult duckies. I know you're all in there. I know you're all watching me. This is the best thing you've had to do. You've been shredding documents for years about all the blackmail you've collected. Now you gotta fight me. This is the best time that they've had, and they know it. They've been gearing up for this imaginary war this whole time. It's the nods I get from people walking by, just being like, yeah, we know. They're opening right here, February 24th. Where's Kyle? Does anyone know where Kyle is? come out and play with me. Come on, Kyle, are you in trouble with your little cult? Did you get in trouble because you're out PR? Because all your little Facebook videos got leaked to the internet? You weirdos. You weird, creepy cult. That's what you are. You're a weird, creepy cult. Child trafficking cult. Come out with your cans up. We know about your crimes, you weirdos. Everything that they send on their documents, they send through telex. They send it all to, R.I.P. Tom Petty. They send it all to wherever Dave is or whoever's playing second in command now. You know, that's where they send all of the blackmail to. My sign says, see, I missed my tripod. I was like, it'll be fine. It's not fine. I don't like it. Bear with me. This is my sign on one side. You used to work in the telex room? I have questions for you offline. I may or may not be up to some things that I would never ever admit to on the internet, and I'll just leave it at that. And then this is the other side. I know, he said he wants to, so that's exciting. But yeah, see, there's nobody out here. There's nobody out here. There's nobody out here. Let's see if this sus kid turns right. Oh my God, I should do a set at the mothership. Stop it. Oh yeah. Thank you. The one that has like all the stuff listed out though, people are reading, so I can't be too mad at it. I didn't say anything. I don't know what you're talking about. I was just talking about reading leaked Facebook posts. That's all. This is much better that I don't have to holler either. Oh no, so I'm not filming the people that are walking by in the street. Oh well, except for I am right now. I lied. So I tried to keep it off of people in the street that are just like not, that are not a part of this. But most of the time they're walking by and giving me a thumbs up or nodding or stopping and reading it and taking a picture. I really did think about going on TikTok today, but I really cannot bring myself to do it. I can't. I don't have it in me. I don't want the trolls. Oh, we got a whole bunch of people coming by. Let's see what they say. I am holding it up on top of a park bench. They could see it. Oh yeah, burnt orange one. Absolutely it is. They're opening right here, February 24th, in this building right here. Yes, they are.
You see Tom Cruise?
You'll get to see his best friend, little Davy of his fake space navy, David Miscavige. So Shelly Miscavige, he put her, so she's not really missing. She's in Northern California, watching over the titanium plates that they engraved all of L. Ron Hubbard's writings on, just in case aliens come back. Xenu, that's right. So Xenu took a whole bunch of people from the Galactic Confederacy, froze them, put them into a DC-8, flew them through space, dropped them in a volcano, and then put a hydrogen bomb on top of it, and then all their souls blew out everywhere, and that's the reason. Well, I mean, South Park did a really great job. They did a great job. So yeah, I'll be out here protesting this every day, especially on the 24th. Yeah, absolutely. Have a good one. Thank you. Thanks, you too. It does sound so stupid. It's not, and like the look on people's face when they're like, popsicle people. I'm like, yeah, it's like it's not just a pyramid scheme. This is your one-stop shop. Do you hate your family? Do you wish that they would stop calling you? You should probably join Scientology, because especially if they don't like Scientology, you're like not allowed to. So I like this guy. I need that speaker system. Thank you. I got this hat from Visa. Visa had like some of the best swag. I miss working there. I really can't believe that they're not out here with music blaring or something. I'm not trying to give them ideas, but the fact that like a middle-aged woman is out here and they're like terrified, and the only thing that they could think of is like, send out the geriatrics. One stop Delulu shop, that's correct. Get your coats here. Get your coats. Get on your cans. Get your ethics in. I will never. See, the fact, I don't know. You might need to be timed out. I'm just kidding. Don't time her out. But thank you. Appreciate it. I love the reactions from people with this sign. See, that's why I need DOA. I can only have so many signs, so he's got to bring the free Kool-Aid one. Oh, I'm sure they've got this whole place mic'd up. I'm sure that they hear clap like Kyle and pack it up. I'm sure they hear that in their nightmares. I'm sure that they do. I hope they do. Pack it up. Pack it up. We're going to clap like Kyle and pack it up. Weird, creepy cult. Come out with your cans up. E-meters down. Cans up. Come on out. You creeps. Anyone looks at me with a side eye, I'm like, you're a Scientologist. Not that I've seen. Not that I have seen. Thank you so much. Really trying to improve my behavior from yesterday. This one does not say free Kool-Aid. One of them says, the one side says Scientology is a cult, changed my mind. And the other side says, it just lists out all the stuff that they do. Here, no. No, because where would they go to? Like, is there a basement underneath this building? Yeah, you're not on camera, by the way. Is there a basement to this building? Yes, because there used to be an arcade in there. But it wouldn't go anywhere. They don't have a hotel here. They don't have staff, like places for staff to stay, because I don't even think that there's Sea Org members here. If there are Sea Org members here at this moment, they have been, thank you, I appreciate that. If there are Sea Org members here, they've been brought in from other places. Oh my gosh, that's a great idea. That is a great idea. That's a really smart idea. I saw the sold sign. Oh, so Wanderer, I got over that in about the first 5 minutes. When I walked around the corner the first day I came here, and there was a table here, and I was like, oh my God, put me in, coach, put me in. And I just started yelling, and Ginny was here too, which helped. But yesterday was just like, I was just like in a blackout rage. I like had to watch the live back because I didn't even remember. But yeah, three minutes. And then it took them like 40 minutes to just like stand there and look like idiots as that white girl made the two black men pick up all the stuff, you know. But when I said that they were racist and that they consider black people and gay people degraded beings, I was the crazy one, right? I'm the crazy one. Yeah. Let's review the tone scale, shall we? Because I'll talk about it. Yeah, keep it classy, Church of Scientology. Keep it classy. They can't. Come out with your cans up, you creepy weird church. I'm just kidding, you're a cult. Lol. Well, if I keep breaking records like this, they're going to have to invent a time machine so that I can go backwards in time. You guys are the best. And I can say that openly because even though I think that like Natalie's chat is awesome and everybody else's chat is awesome, like most of you are the same people except for you're here supporting me, and that makes you the best. So awesome. We love it. Do I want to meet LRH? He's dead. No, I absolutely do not want to meet a dead person. Ew. That's just weird. Ah. This, see, you know what? A Scientologist built this bench. Changed my mind. Thank you so much. Let's see if I can pull up a document here. And if I can't pull it up here, we'll just play some Elron. Let's play some Elron for a little bit. I love the silent nods. People are like, yeah, we know. We heard. We don't want anything to do with that creepy cult. Come out with your cans up, you creepy cult. Weirdos. Child trafficking weirdos. Prove me wrong. I really liked the City of Austin guy that was just like, I'm in uniforms. I can't say anything. There is a new Target here. It's just down the street. It's if anybody is familiar with campus, the Adobe Mall. It's now a Target and a food court. I do have a good voice to shout it out. All those years of theater training. Oh, that just gave me an idea. The eyes of Xenu are upon you, you creepy weird ass cult. How's that? How's that for some improv right there? Well, I'll take the Texas Fight song and turn it into a Xenu song. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Thanks for coming over. What's up, California? I love it. I mean, the eyes of Texas are upon you works too, because they are, but the eyes of like the whole internet are upon these people. I don't know where she went. Timu Donna Pinciotti, the redhead girl from yesterday, I don't know where she went. So my suspicion is this. They cannot hear the clear cognition, okay? They cannot hear that if they are not clear. They cannot hear that. They believe that they will get like pneumonia and very ill. So that woman, Linda, her name was Linda, turns out the first lady that took my picture, the older woman yesterday, and when I say older, I mean compared to Timu Donna Pinciotti. Her name's Linda. So Linda, listen, I think she was probably clear because she knew what it was. The other two people, that's why they had to like rush everybody out. So when I start yelling the clear cognition and I do it properly, they can't hear that and they're freaking out. The one suggestion that was given is that I do need to say that. No, the 974-year-old woman, she's probably OT8. She was in St. Hill in England with L. Ron Hubbard. Her name is Gareth, and that's how old she is. She was like chilling in St. Hill with L. Ron. Linda, listen, Linda. If I would have just known that during the live yesterday, I would have not stopped saying that. Yeah, true story. And her name is Gareth, which I thought was a male name. I'm not here to judge, but she is ancient because she kept pointing it out to me. The back side, so one side is sideways and the other one is. So I have a portrait and a landscape, okay? I know y'all like landscape everything. I mean, it was 84 or 82. I don't remember. You can listen. But in my mind, she looked like she had lived like several past lives. It is. It's a portrait and a landscape. They're opening here February 24th. I think he said great. I don't think he meant great. Come out with your cans up, you creepy weird cult. Linda, listen, Linda, did you get a good picture of me yesterday, Linda? Did you send it to little Davy for his fake Space Navy collage of my face? The Y is Pearl Snappy. And don't y'all forget it. In your face. In your face, you weirdos. What did I drop? Listen, Linda, Vicky, Kyle. What did I say her name was? Gareth. Gareth was a character on the UK version of The Office, and that's all I could think of. I see somebody else with a sign. I don't know what they're doing. Little Davy and his fake space navy. They're super creepy.
Wait, she yelled at your name?
Yeah. But I like didn't understand.
Oh, I would love to have some competition. I would love it. And it wouldn't be competition, it would be company. I mean, let's be honest. Who's going to compete with me? Okay? These people, I mean, so this org has been around for a very long time. Serge's grandma was at this org. So this has been around for a minute. L. Ron Hubbard picked out this property himself, personally. This was like one of his jewels as far as locations go because of its proximity to the campus. It's a creepy cult. They'll go in. They're opening February 24th. Hail Xenu. Oh my God, that guy just walked into the wall after reading my sign. I'm fine. I'm a grown up. People falling down is not funny. It's so hilarious. He's okay and he's not okay. All right, that was is whose place far from there? I don't have to be careful. I'm staying stationary. They need to be careful. See, that's what happens when you walk around with Xenu eyes. You bump into stuff. Pepperoni nips makes me laugh every time. I mean, so this is what he walked into as well. Hold on, let me show you, because it wasn't a full wall. Do you see that corner? That's what he bumped into. He walked right into that corner. Thank you. I mean, wait, somebody knows something else about Gareth? Our little ducky? Hey, Yins, I haven't heard that in a long time. That's some holler talk right there. Oh, the comedy club. So I'm at 22nd in Guadalupe, and the comedy club is at 6th and maybe Brazos. Well, come on down. I'm always open for new friends, especially ones that, you know, like to scream at cults or listen to me scream at cults. My mother knew her back in the day. I was insane. Wow, okay. Well, that's who came out and yelled at me yesterday. Thank you, appreciate it. 9 3/4. Dang. I think you may have been doing, I think that last level in 3/4 may or may not have been fan fiction. Oh, Pittsburgh, okay. Kyle is clear. He is the only one at this org able to give, to audit to the level of clear. He's the only one. So they're opening right here, February 24th. Yeah. So my last name has Pearl in it, and because I'm in Texas, you know, Pearl Snap buttons that they have on like the Western shirts. And Pearl Snap was taken on like every social media, and I was like, Pearl Snappy it is. Oh, it's been rock slams in there all day. Have we had any floating needles in this entire building? Come out with your cans up. You got rock slams across the board, overts, you got withholds. You got withholds of overts, you creepy weirdos. How'd y'all do on your little A to J? I know some of you didn't do too well, that's why you're here. Clap and Kyle brought out that crooked chiropractor. Brent, where are you at, Brent? You're out male, you're out ethics, you're out chiropractic. Chiropractic? It's fine, they knew what I meant. And that's this building right here, opening February 24th, the Church of Scientology. Well, it's all true. So they bring you in by using you're not on camera, by the way. They bring you in by using like a stress test or a personality test. And then they tell you that there's something wrong with you that only they can fix. And then they charge you massive amounts of money, hundreds of thousands of dollars to be on course. During that time, they are just data mining all of your information because they're going to ask you things like in a confession. Are there any felonies you've committed that you haven't been caught for? So they're going to take all your data, then they're going to use it against you to blackmail you. And if you look up Liz Ferris, Liz Gale, Serge Del Mar, any of those folks on YouTube, they are telling their stories. So Serge, for example, was trafficked out of Mexico at age 5, and he was put in a hotel at age 12 to ask pedophiles about their crimes. So they trafficked him away from his family. He never went past 7th grade education, and he had to escape this cult. Elder abuse, you can look up Mike Brown 101 on YouTube, and he talks all about what they did. They ran up his mom's credit cards. There was something called the Chase Wave that you can look up, which is where they got into a lot of trouble with Chase Bank. So that's why I say it. They're a cult acting like a church, and they're doing all this tax-free. So if adults want to go in here,
because they're considered the local religion.
yes, they fought very hard. They infiltrated the government. They infiltrated a church, air quotes, church, infiltrated the government. What church keeps black garbage bags over their windows? This has been finished with the build since 2019. It's not under renovation. They don't want us looking in there. That's weird, right? It's creepy. They also only really like white people. They're pretty racist. And they are, like, they think that people that are not white are lower on a tone scale. So, like, anything close to 0 is a degraded being. That's what they, like, think of black people as degraded beings. How gross is that? So they're pretty trashy. I mean, I've listened to the stories of the people that were trafficked, and I have a voice, and so I want to speak out for the children that are still in this cult. I don't care about getting anybody out of this cult. If they're an adult and they're consenting and that's what they want to do, that's fine. I don't want any more kids in this cult. I want all of the kids out because they cannot consent to what they're being asked to do, and they're being groomed and trafficked from South America, Central America, Eastern Europe. It's disgusting.
Can you give me a name of one of the
Yes, absolutely. So on YouTube, at literally, so it's at literally Serge, SERGE, at literally Serge. Yep. And so he goes through, you can go to his lives. He's got a lot of lives where he goes, he audits the media and talks about how they've sanitized his story. And but he's really informative, and he mentions a lot of other creators too, so you can find out the other ones that have been trafficked. But I appreciate you listening.
I suppose. I appreciate you.
Of course. Have a good day. Another one bites the dust, and another one's gone, and another one's gone, another one bites the dust. I cannot win with this sign and this bench here. Somebody just walked by and he was like, they're protesting Scientology. Yes, I am.
And so
Come out with your cans up, you creepy weird cult. Thank you. See, I'm not always scary. I'm just scary when the creeps from inside there come out and try to do weird stuff. They were not out today. I mean, they're out everything. They're out PR, they're out ethics, but they were not outside, you know? I wonder if they'll bring Lurch here. I also wonder if what they're doing in the testing center isn't training staff to come here. If I were to get to see those little weirdos, it's over. It's over. You know, it's funny. So my first name is Leslie, and there is another famous activist named Leslie, and he has a plaque in downtown, and he was awesome, and he never kept quiet about anything, and so I hope that I can bring some honor to that name. There's a little bit more than a little bit of grr. Most of the time I'm able to keep my TRs in, as it were. But yesterday, I did not put my manners in yesterday. I did not put my manners in. But I also, I don't regret what I said, but I don't want to do that every time I'm on live. But I cannot tell you how great I felt. I slept so well last night. I can't wait to tell my therapist about this. She's going to be like, so how's it been going? And I'm going to be like, I feel better than I have in 15 years, yelling out all of the trauma. So what's funny is that there are some family members that are in there. And they're actually allowed to be together. But I'm sure they haven't called anybody else. But let's find out. Come out with your cans up! Has anyone called their family to anytime soon? Y'all been on vacation or anything? Are you allowed to call your families? Were any of you trafficked into this cult? I thought that communication was the universal solvent. Oh yeah, also when I was talking to those kids, a smoking Scientologist walked by and took a picture of me. I appreciate that. And I am always going to be me. But I mean, I 100% was in a blackout rage at a certain point during that. And it felt great. Xenu, take the wheel! That's when I should have yelled that, was yesterday. I do not have family members in Scientology. We're all a bunch of agnostic Jews and non-practicing Catholics. I'm a cashew. No, I smoke the Xenu tobacco. Partake. We'll do a Xenu Marlene for everyone. Everyone partake. And like I said, if there is an afterlife, Doug is up there laughing his ass off at this. 100%. I am a cashew. Well, normally I have my tripod so I can just hold it. Toke Talk and Perlman. That's what they used to call me. They probably still do. I miss him too. I mean, he's one of the reasons that I'm out here too. I listened to his words and they ring very true to me. I miss him. I wish I would have found him sooner, but there's no doubt in my mind of the truth and validity of what that man said. So yes, you do. You have to partake. So I'm out here for Doug too. I just got goosebumps. I wonder that too. So there was no one out here when you drove by today at lunch? Also, if you're around here and you're driving by and I'm not out here, send me an email. Put a comment on a post. If you see something, say something to me because I'll be here. It doesn't take that long for me to get here. Twisted your arm. Twisted your arm. I'll assist with the charm. All right. What song is that? And who was the one singing that part on the lyric? Let's play song verse, everyone. No one at 12:30. Good. And then they weren't out here. I do want to get here for muster one day though, because if I get to see them all do that and like line up and do roll call, I'm gonna have to have the tripod because I'm gonna be on the ground laughing. How many people are in that building? I have no idea. It's covered, but they brought people in from other orgs. I know there's people from Pennsylvania, the guy that couldn't drive, the Xenu driver. So the Xenu minivan driver, Xenu take the wheel. He's from Pennsylvania, and I mean Gareth is from who knows where that. I don't. Oh no, I think that person has. I think she's been here for a while. I think Linda's local, Tanya's local, Kyle's local. But you'll notice that none of the people that have been out here the first time, there's been no repeats, right? So that's why it's like Pokemon. I gotta catch them all. Coffee and dabs for Doug. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, I'm learning how to use the gimbal, guys. It's great. Right, exactly, Amy. They do a lot of stuff that reminds me of what they did in the Holocaust camps. Kind of like, I was just following orders, that kind of a thing. Oh, I love Davey Mismanaged. He's great. You know what? I don't know if Z News will. I mean, so like the Austin branch of Z News will be here covering it. The tripod did need a rest. But I don't know. So I know that there's a lot of people that are all going to be trying to get together in Hollywood at the end of the month. And so I don't know if that's the 24th or if it's the last weekend. So I don't know. You know, when I move to a state where I can start cultivating again, I'm gonna make a strain, a Xenu Marlene strain, and I will make it out of I'm gonna have to think about that one. Probably a diesel. Ooh, maybe like a diesel Northern Lights combo. That's maybe what I would do. What's up from the Netherlands? Did somebody ask about the food? I don't know anything. They grow it in Revy. Oh, I mean, I could here, but I mean, like, I exercise my Second Amendment here, and so I really can't get caught cultivating because then I lose my right to all the things, and that's not what we're here for. Space Navy strain. Oh, it could be a cookie, maybe Girl Scout cookies, and that would be good. Maybe a chem dog. Oh, now I gotta adjust it again. Getting there. I don't know where I need it to be. Now it's all sideways again. I mean, I love this state. I love this state so much. I love it way more than I should. I wish that I did not love it as much as I did. Sometimes, because it frustrates me. But sorry, I know this is awful and no one likes it, and I apologize. Ah. Let's try it again. There we go. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. Ooh, volcano bong. Just like set out here, just like fill up the bags. Just, why today with the gimbal? Why? Anytime. It is truly my pleasure. I enjoy being out here and talking to people. I love getting some scream therapy in. And I really like being a voice for people who don't have one or haven't found theirs yet. So I'm going to keep doing it. There are people behind the scenes here in Austin that are reaching out to people. I'm not going to read that text message right now because it'll make the stream pause. So I know you're in this chat, ma'am. But I don't have previews set up because I don't trust people to not stand someplace and read my shit. Still can't read it. We almost had a head-on collision with some walkers there. Is Austin liberal? I mean, Austin is liberal compared to the rest of the state, with the exception of maybe Houston. But like, why is the gimbal being a jerk today? I don't understand. I'm gonna just have to be a little crooked. Accurate. Oh, you're about 45 minutes in, but it's just been me talking to y'all, having a couple conversations with some kids out here, getting verification that they've been inside like scared little duckies all day. Dallas is, Fort Worth is not. So, but because they share the same county, they kind of cancel one another out. And I don't care what your political party is. I do have a problem with the extremes on either side. And I'll say that. Not saying that I am a centrist, I'm just saying that. And that's true for anything. Like, the fundamentalists in any group are the ones who ruin it for everybody. For every time, whether it's a religion, whether it's a political movement, like the fundamentalist people on both ends are both like, they're the ones that make it crazy. And I think what we've lost is the ability to have a conversation about it instead of it being like, I'm on this team, which means if you're not, then you're this, that, and the other thing. And none of that's true. You know, we used to be able to have conversations about stuff and we didn't have to agree, but we could maybe like gain some insight into our friends and have some empathy for people. But people don't do that anymore. It's like this crazy tribalism. And it's happening with politics. It happens with people on, influencers on TikTok and on YouTube. Like, people pick a side, and I'm not saying that I am innocent of this, right? But I do think it's helpful sometimes to like stop and take a break and be like, okay, why am I this angry? Let's get in touch with that. What are we really angry about here before I like unleash at somebody and just go crazy? With the exception of Scientologists, because I think that's just going to trigger me for a good long time, especially when they get that like smug ass little giggle like she had. I didn't like that. I didn't like it. I agree. And you know what's funny, Brian, the poet, when I was at Hillsdale, they would always tell us there was the different, right? Because you had to pick one or the other. And I think it's a Reagan quote. Don't at me if I'm wrong. But he said, if you got to pick a side, because if you hang out in the middle of the road, you're going to get hit. And I think that that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. I think you have to be able to have conversations with people. Abbott and Cruz make me crazy too. And like I said yesterday, Hot Wheels Abbott, I would love nothing more than to be like, hey, do you want to go up to the top of Mount Bonnell? You want to just like go hang out? And then I'm just like, oops, wee! And then it's just like, I don't know what happened. I thought the brakes were on. It's crazy. Come out with your cans up, you creepy weird cult. We don't want you here. Nobody wants this creepy cult here. Creepy weird cult. God, those girls were laughing. Come out with your cans up. Cans in the air. No floating needles anyway. Rock slams for days. Flunk, start again. Flunk, start again. overts, withholds, everything. It's like oozing out of this building. Not today, Phaeton. Appreciate it. uh, what's up? I love it. Welcome in, Natalie. There were no body routers here today. Not today, Phaeton. They are a creepy, weird cult. Creepy, weird cult. Doing creepy, weird cult stuff. Just culting around. The reactions of people to this sign are, it just does not get old. It does not get old to me. I know, I gotta make a list of all of the sayings that I keep coming up with here. They're opening here February 24th. Okay. That was an interesting reaction. I mean, it's just like, I'm not in this cult. Pearls of wisdom. I like to call them pearls of wisdom.
You know?
And if Michelle Cicerello is in here, then she knows where that came from. Her husband made that up. My old friend from college, Brian. So, Michelle, if you're in here, you catch it on the replay, shout out to Brian. Not today, Phaeton. That one has. But I don't think come out with your cans up has been. Or pack it up, Kyle. No Kyles. Come on, Kyle. Come on, Kyle. My terrible Cartman. What was that noise? Sounds like a Scientology car. Sounds like it's hit some things. Okay. Kyle, are you grounded? Julie, let him out. Julie, you can clap too, girl. Linda. Listen, Linda. Where are you, Linda? Gareth. Somebody get Gareth the Whisper 2000s, the Elron Whisper 2000s, so that with her geriatric self, she can hear me. Come on, Gareth. I know that you were at St. Hill with Elron. Do you want to hear his little speech from the Apollo? I'll play it tomorrow. It's a cult. Yes. Oh my God, I hope it's for me. What is that?
The Bible.
That's better than Xenu. I can play the bass guitar and the regular guitar like a little bit, but I prefer the bass. I used to be able to play piano, but I don't know. What did I just say about Serge unwrapping something? That Serge is unwrapping. Oh, I'm not gonna be here much longer anyway because my parking expires in 10 minutes anyway. So we'll probably start walking back. I just came down today to see if they were out here. Because when I came out Saturday and shut them down, they didn't come back until I skipped Tuesday. And then they were out yesterday. And yeah, it's the LAPD all the way here. Now that would be something. That would be a scandal that I would be here for. Oh, I've done that one. Debbie. I definitely will. I'm gonna probably pack it up now because they're not here. And but I'm gonna come every day because I don't want them to think that they can just march their stupid Dianetics table out here with their like weird e-meter. Here's the police. Let's see if they're actually coming for me. That cop could not, he's not even looking at me. That police officer could not have been less interested in me. And plus I can walk down the street with my sign, show it to people. We'll show it to the traffic. It's a cult. It's a giant cult. Oh, why haven't I been showing it to Grand River this whole time? Fail. See, I'm learning by doing, you guys. Learning by doing. Do you think that you will play? I don't feel comfortable playing my Not today. They're scared of me. Yeah, I'm going to keep them out. Yeah, fuck them indeed. Yeah, that's my job. I'm going to come out here and harass them every single day.
They're not under construction.
No, they're not. That's been done since 2019.
Yeah, that's been there for years.
Grand opening is 24th of this month. Little Davey Miscavige is going to be here. David Miscavige, the chairman of the board of this air quote church.
It's a cult.
Oh, it's an absolute cult. Yeah, child trafficking cult, pyramid scheme cult, and
That lady that started her own show,
Leah Remini.
that real pretty girl that was in it,
Yep.
got out.
Yep,
I watched it. It's fucked up.
It is.
I don't know how John Travolta and Tom Cruise got into all that, but they support that shit.
they benefit from it. They protect them. They cover up their crimes, and Tom Cruise gets slave labor from the Sea Organization. So the church, the cult, just gives them staff for his house, and he abuses them and pays not a dime, and they don't get compensated in any way. So, I mean, he absolutely benefits from it.
They come out on you sometimes.
No, they run away. They'll be out there trying to sell their Dianetics books, and the minute I come out, they just pack it all up and go in.
I called them one time and said, yeah, I'm homeless. I was trying to find God, but I don't have no money. And they was,
Oh, yeah, no.
you have to have money to
Oh, yeah.
find their God.
Oh, you better believe it. Oh, it's pay to play.
Yeah.
It's pay to play.
You shouldn't have to have, you shouldn't have to,
Well, it's a pyramid scheme. It's a pyramid scheme. It's a data mining thing.
they just didn't want to hear it. They were just like playing, beating around the bush with me and end up hanging up on me.
Oh, I absolutely believe that. And if you would have showed up and walked in there with telling them the same thing, they would have handed you a pamphlet and been like, you need to read this, and then come back with however much money for a course.
To start.
Yeah,
You have to,
yeah, for you to start giving them all your personal information, and they can start data mining you to blackmail you later.
is that how they get them in there?
You bet it. You bet.
They blackmail them?
Yeah, because you basically are doing confessions when you're in an audit. So if I was the auditor and I was talking to you, I'd be like, oh, are there any felonies that you haven't been convicted of? And then you would have to tell me everything. And you have your hands on a creepy e-meter that's like a lie detector. And so if that needle doesn't float in the middle, they'll be like, oh, okay, so you did this. And then you have to say it over and over again. Except for where it gets creepy is they'll have pedophiles doing those audits with 12-year-olds. And the 12-year-old is the auditor. A 12-year-old boy asking a pedophile, have you committed any felonies that you've not been convicted of? And they think that that's okay. They like it. They pay for younger kids to do that auditing. They're creepy. They're disgusting. Yeah, and they're tax-free. And so I'm not going to shut up about it.
That's why, I heard because it's legal.
Yeah,
Young, property.
yeah, you better believe it.
I thought the cop was like, messing.
I did too.
They can't.
No, I'm not blocking the egress.
No. You can sit out here all day.
Yeah. And I will.
They'll try to get you.
Yep, they will.
Yeah. Good for you.
I'm going to give them hell.
Good. They deserve it.
What's that?
They deserve it.
Yeah, they do.
That you just.
And I'm on live. I live stream this. So I come out here so that there's like 250 people watching me just like troll the shit out of that church cult.
Yeah, keep it up.
I will. I will. Thanks. I love that. He heard me yelling from campus. Do it. It's all covered in garbage bags. He works on campus and he heard me yelling from campus and came over to cheer me on. And then he was like, if that cop was gonna get you, I was gonna be there. So it's like, hell yeah. Best of luck to you, you little weird, creepy cult. You creepy, weird little cult. I love it too. I love it too. Just when I'm like, oh gosh, do I really want to go out there again today? Like I start thinking about it and my adrenaline starts going and I'm like, why aren't you already out there? So I'm glad to know that it's not being well received. It is not being well received. I do want Girl Scout cookies, but because I don't have any self-control when it comes to cookies. Thank you. I appreciate that. It is exhilarating. It's fun. What's this guy? Got somebody selling jewelry. Here we got Kyle's green screen here from his video. One of the infamous green screen videos of clapping Kyle. And I think only one Scientologist took my picture today. I appreciate y'all. My Cash App is Pearl Snappy, $ Pearl Snappy. And I think my name on it says Pearl. Do not feel like you need to send me anything, but I probably won't send it back if you do. Just saying. All right, I'm gonna try to see down the alley. No, no Sea Org members. No Sea Org members today. So sad. So sad. Well, I'll be out here tomorrow. I'll keep you all updated if I've been refreshing the page for the permits to see, because as soon as one gets approved, I'll be on the phone verifying the right of ways department information. But y'all said that Surge is live, so go over there and support Surge. I love him with all my heart, and I hope I get to meet him one day. I hope I get to meet a lot of you. If you can come out. And if you can't, like and subscribe. Tell your friends. Love it. Come out with your hands up. All right. Thanks, y'all. I'll talk to you soon. And again, it's going to go private. And then as soon as my little fat thumbs can get it on private, it'll be back up. Love you guys. Thank you. Bye.